I wasn't sure this was gonna come out cute for a second, but but the devil won't win. I don't even know what order we're gonna do this in, but it'll be all right. All right, let's get started. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Hey. Well, folks, with it being the last month of the first quarter of the year and it being a little bit of time since the last time we've done one, I think it's about time we get all caught up with all the new fragrances that I've added to my collection recently. That's right, folks, it is time for the first fragrance haul of 2024. But before we jump into today's fragrance haul, you all make sure that you are subscribed and be sure to hit that notification bell, boo, so you don't miss when I upload another video. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, I would greatly appreciate if you gave me a thumbs up because it really helps to support the channel. And of course, if you're interested in any of the fragrances that I mentioned in today's video, make sure that you shop any discounted links and available discount codes down below in the description box because that also really helps to support the channel and you're gonna buy it anyway. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So folks, if you would like to see all of the new fragrances that I have purchased and acquired over the last few months, make sure you keep watching. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I am absolutely over winter. I have definitely been deep diving into some of my more springy, fresh, fruity floral fragrances. Howsoever, I did recently acquire this one particular winter fragrance. This fragrance was an absolute love at first sniff. I got a sample from my good sis, Denise Adore. This is a very well-beloved fragrance in the community. So the nanosecond that I was able to grab it, I jumped on it, okay? That fragrance is none other than Xerjoff's Le Capitale. And excuse any, oil prints because, I like to moisturize my skin, y'all. This has, the expected grandiose Xerjoff packaging. We ain't got time for that in today's video, but in case you want to see the full unboxing of Xerjoff's La Capitale, I do have it on my channel, on Shorts. I think it's on my Instagram as well as my TikTok. But let's go ahead and get into the fragrance because that's all we really care about, if we're being honest. Here is a close-up of the bottle of La Capitale, and one thing Xerjoff is always going to get right is the packaging, okay? Just so luxe, so grandiose, so heavy. This is definitely giving you a niche experience. I can't even get the cap off. I'm just gonna give y'all one little spray on this test strip now because this only comes in a 50 ml and this ain't cheap. La Capitale is a grown woman's fruity fragrance. This is fruity fragrance, but niche edition. It's so smooth. It's blended to perfection. And this just takes you on an emotional roller coaster as you wear it, okay? Like I said, I got a sample of La Capitale from my good sis, Denise Adore. And when I wore that sample, I literally got a compliment that I smelled heavenly. So naturally, I got a full bottle. This is not the fruity fragrance for those of you who like to be, soft and dainty and girly. No. This is a fruity fragrance that makes a statement, okay? This does have some quite polarizing notes. I think there's some saffron as well as some leather. And so for that reason, even though I think this is exceptionally blended, I would highly recommend not blind buying this or any other fragrance for that matter. As we all know, fragrance is extremely personal and extremely subjective. So do not blind buy nothing just because everybody's raving about it. I absolutely love this, but I would still recommend grabbing a sample of this, especially because of the price tag and because of the super polarizing notes. I'll make sure I have various types of links including discounts and samples down below in the description box just in case you're interested. But to that said, would highly recommend. So glad to have this added to the collection. Again, this is Xerjoff's La Capitale. This next fragrance also gives a little bit of winter, but I also feel like it's light enough for me to bring into spring as well, and this was sent over to me by the brand. This is Bone Perfumers 603 or 603, however you say that. And I'm sorry if I mispronounced the brand, which is very likely, seeing as though I don't speak French. Howsoever, I feel like this has been going around the fragrance streets for quite some time. Let me get the bottle out of the packaging. Girl, come on. Here is a close-up of 603. And this one has a little baby dent. I've only worn it a couple of times. Now, don't get me wrong. This already smells so freaking good. I feel like this has definitely got a bit more oomph to it since I first sprayed it. As far as I know, 603 literally has 3 notes of leather, incense, and tonka. And I feel like I pick up on all of those, especially throughout the wear. But something about the way this is blended is so smooth and airy. And I believe my sis Denise Adore, yet again, mentioned how this smells like banana. And I absolutely get that. I feel like this can stand up on its own in the wintertime, but I also feel like it's light and airy enough to be able to take us into spring, especially during those transitional days where it may be cool one minute and warm the next. I feel like 603 will work for a cozy date night in, or even if you're stepping out a little bit. I wouldn't wear this for a fancy date night out per se, but date night in general, absolutely. Really appreciate Bone Perfumer for sending this over. I will absolutely be revisiting this fragrance during this transitional weather period. And again, this is Bone Perfumer's 603. This next fragrance is another super popular and well-beloved fragrance in the community, and this deal was just too good to pass up. I actually told y'all about this fantastic deal on my community tab, and if you missed it, yet again, let me remind you to subscribe to the channel and turn your post notifications on to all. That way you'll be notified when I post a video and when I post these deals. No, for real, this next fragrance is so popular, I'm a little bit embarrassed to say that I blind bought it, but y'all know I'm a blind buy baddie. This is Guerlain's Mon Guerlain. And I got this one in the 1 ounce. Again, like I said, the deal was just too good. And I bought it. Here is a close-up of the bottle. And again, like I said, this is the 1 ounce. How adorable. Oh my goodness. I know you all saw the dent. I have worn this one quite a few times. And I'm not gonna lie, there are definitely some similarities between Mon Guerlain and Burberry Goddess. Just in case you are someone who does not enjoy lavender, I absolutely am able to pick up both the lavender and the vanilla in this fragrance. Howsoever, I think that this is blended exceptionally well. As I have told you all before previously on the channel, vanilla is boring to me. Howsoever, if you are a vanilla person, definitely recommend getting your nose on Mon Guerlain. I think it's feminine. I think it's timeless. I think it's elegant. Definitely signature scent worthy. I feel like you can wear this to the office. You can wear this to run errands. But I also feel like you can dress this up and wear this on a night out on the town as well. I am too pressed to finally have this beauty added to my collection. I've already been reaching for it. I'm going to continue reaching for it. And low-key feel like I'm going to be reaching for it all year round. But I especially cannot wait to reach for this next fall and winter as this vanilla just develops and matures and gets thicker, deeper, and sweeter over time. I just feel like next fall and winter, you're not going to be able to tell me nothing. Okay? Mon Guerlain from Guerlain. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do this one next. This is why I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And here y'all go. Still disturbing me. This next fragrance I actually mentioned to you all in my most recent beauty haul, which I'll leave linked up in the card. This was also sent over to me by the brand. And again, if you want to see the unboxing, it's here on my shorts. This is J'adore from Dior. Come on, lighting. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Again, I'm not going to go into the packaging. I did an unboxing here on the channel. Here is a close-up of J'adore, which is a bit obnoxious, I won't lie. But it's also like a timeless elegance to this fragrance. It's just a fresh, effortlessly pretty girl fragrance. You can definitely wear this with a slick back bun. You can wear this to work, church, the doctor's office. It's light, it's bright, it's clean. And while I've already been reaching for this a little bit, I actually really can't wait to wear this in the warmer months and see how it performs on warm skin. Because period, okay? Dior's J'adore. This next scent, at least in my opinion, is another classic fragrance. I was recently playing around with a sample of it, and Jackie, aka Jack's Beautiful You, whose channel I will leave linked up in the cards, did a video saying she may declutter this fragrance. So anyway, after joking around in her comments on that video about taking this baby off of her hands, Jackie, of course being the sweetie pie that she is, so graciously sent this over to me. And again, thank you again so much for sending this over to me. This is Givenchy's L'Entrée, and let me just tell you, this is not for the babies, okay? L'Entrée is for the women, okay? This is for your white floral lovers, most especially tuberose, that bubblegummy tuberose that y'all love to hate. L'Entrée can be signature scent worthy, but I will say that these are some heavy florals, okay? I would definitely go in with a lighter hand with this, because this is, Oh, this is some dense white florals, y'all. Now, with that being said, let me reiterate that I think that this is a classic and classy fragrance. This is not, however, going to be for everybody. Like I said, this is for the white floral lovers, especially if you love tuberose. If you are not a bubblegummy tuberose fan, don't pick this up. So far, so good as far as I'm concerned with regards to performance and projection on my skin and clothing. But of course, I'm going to continue wearing this over time. And of course, I'll share my feedback with you all in a future video. But again, this is Givenchy's L'Entrée. This next fragrance I've actually only tested in store, but I'm so grateful that the brand sent a full bottle over to me. And this is Clean Reserve's Rain. And as you can see, this still has the plastic on it. So let's go ahead and unbox it together, shall we? So here is a close-up of Clean Reserve's Rain. And again, shout out to Clean Beauty Collective for sending this over to me. I've already tested this one on skin before, but this will be the first time that I'm spraying this new bottle. Ooh, that just smells like the spa. On this tester strip, I'm definitely picking up some citrus, aquatic, fresh, effortless, clean, simple. Yeah, this is just one of those super easy reach fragrances where you just smell good without actually trying. While this is definitely giving fresh rain on the skin, this ain't giving one of those wet dog type of rains. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those fine mist, sexy rains. If you have been tuned into my channel recently, you know that I have been in my clean girl bag, okay? So this is just another one to add into my collection. I'm super excited to have this. This is yet again, in my opinion, another one from Clean Reserve that is signature scent worthy. I can absolutely see myself wearing this all year round, but I am most especially excited to wear this in the warmer months on warm skin. Yeah, watery musk as it's described, this is going to absolutely thrive on warm skin. You're just not going to be able to tell me any different. Now, like I said, although I've tested it before, this is still new to my collection. So of course I'll have to report back to you all as far as my experience regarding performance and projection. Assuming this performs on par with the other Clean Reserve as well as Clean Classic fragrances that I have in my collection, I'm probably going to get a relatively light wear for a solid 4 or 5 hours. But we're gonna see though. This again is Clean Reserve Rain. Another Clean Reserve fragrance the brand sent over to me is from their newest H2O collection, and this is Brilliant Peony. I think I have an unboxing of this already up on the channel as well, but we ain't talking about packaging, no way. Now this one I was eager to try from the brand as well, because this claims to be perfect for those of us who have really sensitive skin. Come on, lighting. Are you gonna? No, you're not. But this one I was really eager to see about, because maybe, just maybe, your skin just doesn't vibe well with the typical denatured alcohol formulation of fragrances. So this is definitely one I would highly recommend getting your nose on. Now there are like 8 fragrances total in this new water-based H2O collection, and I've been playing around with a few of them, but Brilliant Peony is the only one that I have a full-size bottle of. And let me just tell you, even in the cooler months, this has been performing and projecting. I'm still getting to know her, but I am very impressed with this fragrance thus far, and I will absolutely be taking her into the spring and summer months. This is not at all sponsored. This is not a hashtag ad. That's coming on down the pipe. The brand just sent this over for my opinion, and so far I am thoroughly impressed. Whether or not you have allergies, a skin condition, prefer a clean beauty fragrance, or if you're just into fresh florals, I would highly recommend getting your nose on this one from Clean Reserve. And again, this is Brilliant Peony from their H2O collection. I already told you all about Brilliant Peony, which is still very much wafting in the air, but there are a few other fragrances in this collection that I have my eye on, but I'll make sure I tell you all about this in a future full bottle worthy video. But just in case you are curious, I'll make sure I have this link down below in the description box, and if they have any ongoing promotions, it's definitely best to buy it direct, but you can also grab this as well as any of the other Clean Classic or Clean Reserve fragrances at Sephora. Just depends on your preference. I know some of us don't like to blind buy or like to have the option to return, so I'm just sharing, but this ain't no hashtag ad. I already told y'all too much. This next fragrance I actually mentioned previously in my fragrance personality tag video as a wish list item. Just in case you haven't seen my fragrance personality tag video, I'll make sure I have it linked up here in the cards. But this is Perfumes de Marly Valaya. And I already have the unboxing of this here up as a short, as well as on Instagram and on TikTok. Y'all already know how bad I wanted this one. If you have been around, you know how bad I wanted this one. I have already been digging into this one, and I don't want to hear it about the dent, okay? But here is the full-size bottle of Valaya, and oh my god, I'm so happy to have this in my collection. This one, now this one, I'm not finna waste on no tester strip. I'm gonna spray that on skin, okay, baby? This, now hear me out. Valaya is Dolce & Gabbana summer vibes, but make it fancy, make it niche, and make it last an eternity, okay? An eternity. I just can't stop smelling it, and I've only had this a couple of weeks and already have a very sizable dent, so I obviously can't stop wearing it either. I told you all before how I sampled Valaya when it first came out, and I wasn't impressed. But this is why it's important to always revisit your samples. I know the bottle is definitely giving bride, and if you are a bride, I would highly recommend getting your nose on this because it would absolutely be a perfect wedding day scent. But I also feel like this is a classic, timeless signature scent as well. There is a legitimate reason a number of us in the fragrance community absolutely love Valaya. If you have not gotten your nose on this, highly recommend trying it out and try it out on your skin. This is very musky, so you're not going to get the true experience until you wear this on your skin. And report back and thank me later, okay? Perfumes de Marley Valaya. Lastly, for today's fragrance haul, I have a new release that I've actually had in my collection for a few weeks. I did hint at this on my community tab a few weeks ago when I received it, but I couldn't tell y'all about it, but I can tell y'all now. This is Wilhelm Parfumerie's latest release, Sparkling Joe, and this was kindly sent over to me by the fantastic team at Twisted Lily. Thank you so much, lighting. I love when you get yourself together. Let's go ahead and dive into Sparkling Joe. Again, this is from Wilhelm Parfumerie. If you would like to see the unboxing, that is up on the channel. Here is a close-up of the bottle of Sparkling Joe. This is the 100 ml. So again, special thanks to Twisted Lily for sending this baby over. But FYI, for your own personal knowledge, this fragrance was actually inspired by the legend, the icon, the beautiful Josephine Baker, and I'll tell you why in just a second. I have tested a few from Wilhelm Parfumerie, but this is my first full-size bottle, and did you see the atomizer? I know you did. As I keep reiterating to you all, I have been in my clean bag lately, and this is fresh, it's clean, it's a party in a bottle, okay? It's fizzy, it's fun, and it's perfectly unisex. I feel like anybody can get away with wearing this. Like I said, I have been wearing this behind you all's back for weeks at this point, and this was an absolute love at first sniff. I told Denise and Jeanne, whose channels I'll link up in the cards as well as down in the description box, that this is just nostalgia for me. It just smells like old school Avon Skin So Soft. So for that reason, in conjunction with the fact that this is a niche fragrance with a niche price tag, I would highly recommend grabbing a sample of this. I have told you all countless times on the channel to grab your samples from Twisted Lily. They are just one of the most affordable places to grab samples of niche fragrances. I personally order from them all of the goddamn time. All of that to say, if you or someone you know is into fresh, fun, unisex fragrances, I would highly recommend getting your nose on this one. And again, this is Wilhelm Parfumerie, Sparkling Joe. Well, folks, as far as fragrances are concerned, I would say that we definitely have a solid start to the year. I am super eager to continue spending time with all of these fragrances. Of course, if you have tried these fragrances or if you're interested in trying these fragrances, definitely let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And of course, don't forget, if you are interested in any of the fragrances mentioned in today's haul, to shop via those links and any available discount links and codes down below in the description box, because it really helps to support the channel and I'd really appreciate it. That's it for today's video, but on your way to watching another video of mine, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Look at, oh my god, here we go. Stunner, 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 stunner. That's me. All video, the whole video. It's gonna be okay. Yes, I can finally go put my shit away. Ooh, it smells so good in here. I have not worn this hoodie in a while, but comment down below if you know what it means.